www.healthcmi.com. Acupuncture Continuing Education Online. From our news department, acupuncture benefits patients with infertility. Acupuncture has now been shown in several pieces of research that it increases successful pregnancy rates. In one recent investigation, researchers find acupuncture plus clomiphene more effective than clomiphene plus supplementary hormonal pharmaceuticals for the treatment of infertility. The combination of acupuncture plus clomiphene produces significantly higher pregnancy rates for women with anovulatory infertility than clomiphene plus estradiol and a progestin. So in this case, it is a complementary medicine. Sometimes acupuncture is used as a standalone therapy for the treatment of infertility, and sometimes it is successfully combined with conventional medication therapies to produce greater live birth rates and pregnancy rates. So visit the Health CMI newsroom, go to healthcmi.com, and you will see many articles on the treatment of infertility. There are many causes of infertility. In this case, this is anovulatory infertility that was studied. Another example is when acupuncture and herbs are combined. So, for example, in the article entitled Acupuncture and Herbs Beat Drugs for Fallopian Tube Infertility, acupuncture actually outperformed drugs for the treatment of infertility due to fallopian tube obstructions. So very interesting study that was published a while ago, August 14th, 2014 at healthcmi.com. So again, go to healthcmi.com, click on news, and it'll take you right into a list. In fact, you can see a list of all the news articles by just clicking the View All News once you're in the news department at the top. There, the pregnancy rates increased dramatically. So take a look at that article as well. That was a combination of acupuncture plus herbal medicine. I will say that one of the acupuncture points that is very common across all of the studies that we publish at LCMI that we see in the research is acupuncture point Zhegang. This point located in the lower abdomen has been shown in multiple studies to benefit live birth rates and pregnancy rates. Also very common to see is spleen 6 Sanyan Jiao, and also bladder, or what's also called UB18 or BL18 Ganshu. We see that very commonly across studies. And herbal medicine is often highly customized. Now, of course, in the case of the fallopian tube obstruction, that's a very special case. So certain herbs that are inappropriate for the treatment of infertility are actually appropriate in this case because first the obstructions need to be open. So that's something that is often done with a surgical procedure very successfully, but even herbal medicine can achieve that. More commonly, I would say, with surgical procedure, also highly effective in many cases. There's several other examples at healthcmi.com. There's an article entitled Infertility to Pregnancy with Acupuncture and Herbs, and let's read the first paragraph of that very briefly. A new clinical study concludes that acupuncture and Chinese herbal medicine has potent effects in reversing infertility. Several types of patients suffering from infertility participated in the study, including those using IVF, IUI, and those using no biomedical assistance. All types showed improved successful pregnancy rates. And they get into the details and the acupuncture points used. Again, Zhegang and spleen 6 were used in this study. We also see the famous CV643 combination, Qihai, Guan Yuan, and Zhongji, located in the lower abdomen, used in this study. That combination, Qihai, Guan Yuan, Zhongji, CV643, was used by the great Professor Wei Shui in his time. Now, Professor Wei Shui called that the Daindin treatment in his province, Daintian, the medicine bag of health, that lower abdomen center is pronounced Daindin, where he came from in Shanghai. So that combination was also used, and many studies show that the CV643 combination is also very successful when combined with Zhegang and spleen 6. And that study highlights that particular acupuncture point prescription with a few other subtleties in treatment approach. That's not all. There's many other publications that we highlight. In fact, one of them was published in the prestigious American Journal of Physiology and Endocrinology and Metabolism, showing that acupuncture benefits patients suffering from infertility, and sometimes it can actually outperform clomiphene therapy. Other times it is used with clomiphene to increase the efficacy rate. What's also important across most of these studies is that acupuncture has been shown to reduce the rate of adverse effects associated with the medication. So sometimes there are pros and cons. The pros of infertility medications are that they can help someone get pregnant, but there are also side effects, contraindications, some concerns associated with that, and significant research, a significant amount of research shows that acupuncture reduces the adverse effects associated with clomiphene and other infertility medications. If you'd like to learn more, please visit healthcmi.com. Leave a review at the iTunes store if you'd like to let us know what you think about our research. We'd love to produce more that you like. You can always hit contact, the contact button at healthcmi.com, and let us know what you think as well directly, and other types of research you would like to see us publish. Again, we have a team of writers and translators so that you get the research from all over the world in English so that you can read it. Please visit us, and thank you for listening at healthcmi.com.